The story of Snow White. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom blanketed in snow, a gentle queen sat by her window, stitching under a silent sky. She pricked her finger and watched a drop of blood fall onto the snow, wishing for a child with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony.
I wish for a daughter as beautiful as the winter itself.
Years passed, and the queen's wish was granted. A daughter, radiant and kind, known as Snow White. But joy was fleeting. When the gentle queen fell ill and passed away, the king remarried to a woman of cold beauty and darker heart. This was the queen who ruled now, and beauty invites envy. The queen asked her mirror for the truth.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Never expecting to hear a name more beautiful than her own. Snow White is the fairest of them all. Her heart poisoned by envy, the queen made a decision, one that would cast darkness over innocence.
Then she must die.
Unaware of the queen's cruel intent, Snow White wandered through the forest, her heart as light as birdsong. But the path grew darker, and the birds no longer sang. Alone and afraid, Snow White ran deeper into the woods, into the unknown. Ordered to take Snow White's life. Ordered to take Snow White's life. The huntsman followed her into the forest, blade in hand, guilt in his eyes.
I cannot do this.
To his knees, revealing the queen's plan.
Forgive me, princess. The queen, she wants you dead.
He urged her to flee, far from the queen's grasp, and vanish into the safety of the trees.
Run, never return.
Where am I? Exhausted and alone, Snow White wandered until she stumbled upon a strange little cottage hidden beneath the trees. Hello? Is anyone home? Inside, the little home was dusty and cluttered, but full of charm. So Snow White began to clean, humming as she worked.
What? Is that in our house?
And when the owners returned, 7 dwarfs from a long day in the mine, they were more than surprised. Far from the forest, the queen brewed a terrible potion, one that would mask her beauty in favor of deceit. With a twisted grin and poisoned apple in hand, she set off, no longer a queen, but a hag with death behind her smile. Snow White, alone at the cottage, felt no danger until a knock echoed through the trees. Tempted by kindness, she took the fruit, never knowing it carried her doom. And with one bite, the light inside her faded. The old woman vanished into the storm, her deed done, her laugh swallowed by thunder. Days passed, then weeks, but Snow White did not wake. The dwarfs, heartbroken, laid her in a crystal coffin beneath the open sky. But one day, a prince arrived, drawn by stories of a maiden lost to time. With love unspoken and a heart pure, he leaned forward and kissed her. The curse was broken.
Well, I suppose happy endings aren't so bad.
Snow White and the prince returned to the kingdom, where joy bloomed and sorrow vanished. And so, in the golden light of evening, Snow White's story found its peace, not in a kiss alone, but in kindness that conquered envy.